stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please pause for 30 seconds of silence.
Good morning, Grizzlies. I'm Talia.
I'm Yubsera.
And I'm Andres Eugene in Grizzly News Network. Today's Thursday, February 17th, 2022.
Black Student Union is celebrating Black History Month with a Spirit Week. Today is Blackout Day. Stand with BSU in activism for social issues that impact us all. Show your support by wearing black today. We're taking it back to the 90s, so pull out your overalls, the flannels, and Doc Martens as BSU celebrates 90s Fashion Day. Remember, all outfits must be school appropriate, and in just a few minutes, BSU will introduce us to some pioneers who fought for equality and rights. Now here's Talia with some news around campus.
Thank you. Now is your time to show off your talents at the BSU Talent Show. Auditions start today after school. Whether you can dance, play an musical instrument, sing, or even perform magic, Spring Valley wants to see your talents on display. Auditions will take place in room 826 at 1:30 today and tomorrow, with the final day of auditions being Tuesday the 22nd. The talent show will be next Thursday at 2 p.m. in the theater. Hey Grizzlies, student council elections are this week. Meet some of the candidates for office. Nazir is running to be the 2025 class president. For 2024 class president, we have Abby running and facing off against Jasmine. For 2023 class president, Leilani is running against Ruth. Jennifer is running for 2023 class vice president. For student body president, Alexis is running against Bella. Dana is running to be the historian. And Jafet is hoping to become the new secretary. Today, February 16th, and tomorrow, February 17th, are election days for the student council officers. All the candidates are highly qualified and recommended, but it is a great time to practice your civic duty to vote. You may only vote once. Scan the QR code on the screen or when you see on the flyers around campus and cast your vote. Spring Valley wants to recognize outstanding students through student shoutouts. Nominate one of your peers that you think deserves a recognition for an act of kindness or service. Just scan the QR code on the screen to nominate someone. You may nominate one person a week. Help us spread good cheer and kindness at Spring Valley. Seniors, for the first time ever, prom, graduation, and grad night will appear in this year's yearbook. The yearbook staff is working hard to add a special insert that includes end-of-the-year events, including prom and senior sunset. The insert is being sold for just $10 at the banker, so you want to reserve yours now before it sells out. You will easily be able to add your insert in the yearbook as extra content. You will be able to pick up the insert in mid-June, or it could be mailed to you for an extra $5. Don't miss the opportunity to get all of your end-of-year fun included in your yearbook. Again, you must pre-order these through the banker and they will sell out. Buy yours today. And while we are talking of grad night, tickets are selling fast. There are still about 150 tickets left for senior grad night. The price includes transportation there and back, a park hopper experience to both parks, plus admission to the exclusive Disneyland grad night private party experience at Disneyland California Adventure Park. Grads can access both Disneyland Park and Disney California Adventure Park on the same day during normal operating hours. Then wrap up the night at the exclusive private party experience with other grads. Attention all Grizzlies. Pacific Islander Culture Club is hosting a fundraiser event for the upcoming multicultural luau. The group is selling bento boxes and musubi. Pre-sales are this week in the quad near the Bear. Please pay the banker and bring your receipt to the representative by the Bear. Bento boxes are $10, musubis are $3. Pick up will be February 24th during each lunch. Mahalo and aloha, Grizzlies. Now here's Yubsera with their sports news.
Thank you. Our Grizzly men's basketball team is heading to the state semifinals. In an action-packed game last night, the Grizzlies beat Silverado 82-65. That win propelled us to the state semifinals next week. Farrell led the team with 21 points, 12 rebounds, and 10 blocks. Deshaun added 17 points to the scoreboard, and Elijah got 12 points, but it was a team effort to bring home this win. And the chance to win state, the team takes on Vegas High School next Friday, the 25th at UNLV Cox Pavilion at 5:20 p.m. The winner of this game will then play the next day for the state championship title. Great job, Coach Blair and his coaching staff. Major congratulations to our women's basketball team who took home the win against Gorman on Tuesday. Let's listen to the moment the ladies savored that win. And senior leadership. The team couldn't have gotten there without Charlotte, Rain, Evie, Jada, and Delaney and Nahila, who all helped bring home the win. The ladies take the court again tonight in a rematch against Liberty Patriots. The game will be at Liberty at 6:30 p.m. The winner gets a spot in the state tournament in Reno next week. Show up and cheer on the team. Tickets can be purchased through Hometown Tickets. Students are $5 and adults are $12. Best of luck, Grizzlies. Most spring teams have tryout schedules for this weekend. Baseball tryouts are this Saturday, February 19th at 10 a.m. Full baseball gear is required to try out. And softball will hold tryouts this Saturday as well at 10 a.m. on the softball field. They will hold another round of tryouts on the 22nd next Tuesday at 3 p.m. And tryout for men's volleyball will be this weekend. Varsity will be Saturday morning from 8 to 10 a.m. Then JV and B team will try out from 10 to 1 p.m. Again, this is a change from yesterday's announcement. The tryouts are on Saturday. Did you know Spring Valley has a dive team? CCSD Athletics offers diving at UNLV. Spring Valley had many divers over the years. Coach Reese and our swim team supports the dive team and attends the meet. If you are interested in the dive team, meet with Coach Reese, room 124, inside the main office to learn about diving requirements. Then try out for both swim and dive are this weekend. Swim tryouts will be Saturday at 12:15 at the Desert Breeze Pool. Then diving tryouts are later that day at 2:30 at the UNLV Auditorium. Anyone waiting to try out for all of those spring sports must fill out their information at registermyathlete.com. You must have this done in order to try out. Attention soccer players. Coach AU is holding another futsal today after school on the basketball courts. Wear flat tennis shoes and show up by 3:30 p.m. Now here's Andreas with the weather.
Thank you. We are having some chilly mornings again, temperatures in high 40s, but by this afternoon we should reach the mid 60s. It should be a nice afternoon outside, Grizzlies. During Black History Month, BSU wants you to introduce you to some more pioneers in the fight for rights in our country.
Hey Grizzlies, my name is Imna Fasaya and I will continue this week with more information about Black pioneers who flew under the radar. To start, we are going to highlight Don Cornelius. Don Cornelius helped to shift Black culture into the spotlight with creation of the show Soul Train. The hippest trip in America was picked for national syndication in 1971 with its first episode featuring performers Gladys Knight and the Pips, Eddie Kendricks, Bobby Hutton, and Honeycomb. The dance show exposed Black acts to a larger national audience, featuring Soul Train dancers, the Scramble Board, the Soul Train line, and Cornelius' famous catchphrase, "Love, Peace, and Soul." The combination of performances and interviews proved to be a formula that worked. The show is one of the longest-running syndicated shows that ran until 2006. Next, we are going to focus on Gordon Parks. Parks was one of the most prolific figures behind a camera in the 20th century. His photojournalism from the 1940s through the 1970s captured aspects of American life, including issues like civil rights, poverty, and race relations. Parks was the first African American on the staff of Life magazine, and he was also responsible for some of the most beautiful imagery in the pages of Ebony, Glamour, and Vogue. In 1969, Parks became the first African American to write and direct a major Hollywood studio feature film, The Learning Tree. Based on his best-selling semi-autobiographical novel, he also gained attention from his next movie, Shaft. Parks once said, "I saw that the camera would be a weapon against poverty, against racism, against all sorts of social wrongs. I know at that point I had to have a camera." To end today, we will talk about Sister Rosetta Tharpe. Before Little Richard, Chucky Berry, Keith Richards, Elvis, or Johnny Cash strummed their guitars or banged out a melody on the piano, Sister Rosetta Tharpe created a musical style that would take the world by storm. Hailed as the godmother of rock and roll, Tharpe is both the originator of pop gospel and she brought an emotional charge dimension to the electric guitar. Tharpe is credited with introducing the spirituality of the gospel into the secular world of rock and roll. Little Richard called her his greatest influence, and Chuck Berry said that his entire career was just one long Rosetta Tharpe impersonation. Thanks for listening. Tune in tomorrow for what BSU has in store.
Thank you, BSU. All this month, we are taking part in Self-Love Challenge. Self-love means having high regard for your own well-being and happiness and taking time to do things to contribute to that happiness each day. For today, make sure to take time to dance to your favorite song.
This was Talia.
Sarah.
And Andres of the
Of the
Grizzly
Grizzly
News
News
Network.
Network.
Have a thrilling Thursday, Grizzlies.